Today is like a super special day. It's like 3 amazing days all wrapped into one, because today is Friday, first of all, which means we have to give away a box of Evolving Skies. We're going to continue doing that for 12-ish weeks or so, something like that. Today's also the release of Astral Radiance. Let me know in the comment section down below how your pulls are looking so far. And also today, this is like the earliest I've ever had this data compiled. We are doing the Astral Radiance pull rate data. This is like my favorite thing to discuss with you guys. I'm so excited to get into it because I was super pumped about these pulls, and now I'm not as pumped as I once was. I want to love Astral Radiance. I really do. There's a lot of really cool artworks in there, some really nice trainer gallery cards, awesome alternate arts, but the pull rates are really hurting me from opening up more product, and I'll get into that in just a minute. But first of all, we got to give this away. So congratulations to Evan Ping. Evan Ping, you are the winner of this Evolving Skies booster box. Just send me a message on Instagram. You can find me at danny.phantump, or on Twitter, danny__o, or just send me an email. I just need your contact information so I can ship this out. And we are going to do it again. It's the Danny Phantump reprint. We are giving away a booster box every single week until the reprint for Evolving Skies comes, which right now is booked for the end of August. So very excited about that, because then I can stop giving away these Evolving Skies booster boxes. But all you have to do to win is just leave a comment down below, leave a like on this video, and then make sure you are subscribed to this channel. So hit that subscribe button down below. Boom, you are entered to win. We will draw another winner in next Friday's video. We will announce that, so it's going to be super exciting. So we're going to jump into things. I'm not going to waste any of your time, so we're going to move things over here. I've got everything compiled, and there's a little bit of a difference on this video than what we've done in the past when it comes to pull rates. I only opened up 36 boxes. I know that sounds like, hey, that's still a lot, and 36 boxes is a lot. We're talking about just under 1,300 packs. I did true data from only booster boxes that I opened, so there was additional ancillary product that was opened. I did not factor those into any of these pull rate data calculations or anything like that. I wanted a true booster box data pull rate, so that way I could communicate that to you guys. Ideally, we would open up a lot more. Usually with a new set, we open up about 10 to 12 cases. This one I opened up significantly less, and I'm going to explain why in just a few minutes here. But let's go through things. So you have there's a ton of ultra rares in this set. Starting off with the regular arts here, we only pulled 4 Beedrill V. That's the lowest amount, I think, of all of the regular art V cards that we pulled. So 1 out of every 324 packs. I don't know if the sample size that we looked at is just a little bit, just didn't pull many Beedrills, but for some reason, that is the one that we pulled the least of. Beedrill, not necessarily a competitive card that would explain any underprinting or anything like that. The most competitive card in the set is probably going to end up being Palkia, maybe Darkrai one day, maybe Samurott. We'll see, but 4 for Beedrill, which is very interesting. Hisui and Liligant, which is actually a decent competitive card as well. We pulled 12 of those. That is the second most out of all the regular art V cards that we pull. So that's 1 out of every 108 packs. 8 Heatran, 6 Starmie, 12 Palkia, and like I said, that's probably the most sought after regular art V in the set. It's selling for like $15-ish, somewhere around there for pre-order pricing, which is actually really good for a regular art V. It's expected to do really well in its first event, which is going to be in Milwaukee Regionals. Hope to see a lot of you guys there, which is in the middle of June. So we 1 out of every 108 packs. Then we've got Galarian Mr. Rime, we pulled 8 of. Hisui and Typhlosion, there were 12. Machamp V, 10. Lucario V, how many times has Lucario V been printed? Absolutely crazy. 7 of those. 7 of the Hisui and Decidueye. 8 of the Cleaver V, and then 8 of the Hisui and Sneasler V. Darkrai V is the one that we pulled the most of, so not too bad. 13 of those, 1 out of every 100 packs. Darkrai, definitely one of the ones that you want to pull. I would say Liligant, Samurott, Palkia, and Darkrai. If you pull any of those in your booster box, you're doing okay. Then we've got the Dialga, which we pulled 12 of. The Garchomp, the Samurott, we pulled 10 of, 1 out of every 130 packs. Garchomp, we pulled 6. Oranguru, we pulled 6. And Weirdeer, we pulled 8. So a little bit of a diverse number here. We went as high as 13 and as low as 4. I don't know why that Beedrill is only 4. The rest of them had at least 6. So that Beedrill only being 4 is a little surprising. Only 2 VMAXs in the set, which is different than what we had in Brilliant Stars, where we had 3. We only pulled 2 Machamp, or 2 Heatran VMAX, and 5 Machamp VMAX. So not many VMAXs kind of popping up. Heatran was 1 out of every 648 packs. Machamp, 1 out of every 259 packs. V-Star, there was quite a few more V-Stars in this set than what we saw in Brilliant Stars, and we'll look at the broken down pull rate data in just a minute here. But the Hisuian Liligant V-Star we pulled 6 of. The Palkia V-Star, unfortunately, that's tied for the least amount that we pulled. Only 4 of those. That one's selling pre-order pricing for like $38, which is very, very expensive. Very good price for a Palkia. 1 out of every 324 packs, unfortunately. The Hisuian Typhlosion V-Star, we pulled 7 of. 1 out of every 185. That's the V-Star that popped up the most. But for the most part, everything kind of close, right? Everything between 4, 5, 6, 7, somewhere around there. We pulled 4 Decidueye, 4 of the Darkrai V-Star, 5 of the Hisuian Samurott, and 4 of the Origin Form Dialga V-Star. So 1 out of every 324 packs for those ones that we only pulled 4 of. And then the Radiant cards, those showed up in droves. You had at least 2 pretty much for every box. Some boxes had 3. I think I opened 1 box that only had 1. We pulled 25 Heatran, by far the easiest one to pull. Heatran and Hawlucha, 25 of the Heatran, 23 of the Hawlucha. Unfortunately, the Greninja only 15. And the reason I say unfortunately is because it's a super competitive card. It's the one that is selling for the most. It's only selling for about $7, but when it pops up in the reverse holo spot, it's kind of like a little bonus, but unfortunately just not as many. I don't know if there wasn't as many of those produced, and it's very possible that there's not, because it is going to be such a in high demand competitive card, but only 15 of those, which is 1 out of every 86 packs. If we look at the full arts, a little bit more of the full arts, and unfortunately, yes, we opened up 36 boxes, and there were 2 full arts that we didn't pull at all. I can't explain it to you. 36 booster boxes, 1,300 packs. Missed a master set, and missed a master set by quite a bit. There's a lot more that we didn't pull, but full arts, something tells me you should be pulling at least every full art out of 36 boxes, but we're going to go through these. Beedrill, only 2 of those. Hisuian Liligant, we pulled 3. The Virizion V, we pulled 3. Heatran V, we pulled 3. Only 1 Starmie V. Then we got 2 Luxray. The Typhlosion, Hisuian Typhlosion V full art is the one we pulled the most of. We pulled 5 of those. 2 Jirachi, 1 Machamp, 2 Decidueye. We did not pull a Hisuian Sneasler at all. I ended up pulling one of those, if you remember, on the videos last week when we opened up some product and kind of compared. I did not add those to this pull rate data. Like I said, I wanted it to be completely just booster boxes, and I didn't want to try and mix data samplers or anything like that. So I just chose 36 true booster boxes. So we have pulled the Hisuian Sneasler, but not in these 36 booster boxes. So as of right now, we're missing that one. Hisuian Samurott, we pulled 1 of. The Garchomp V, we pulled 2. Oranguru V, we pulled 2. I have not pulled a Weirder yet, and I have not pulled one in any of the ancillary products either. So that is the 1 full art that we're missing altogether. I don't know why. It's reminiscent of that Lumineon V from the last set that we didn't pull at all for some reason. It just escaped us. The Weirder doesn't seem like it's going to be a very expensive card by any means, but I remember I think it was Evolving Skies with Arctovish V. Didn't pull that one, that full art, and that was just driving me crazy. Full art trainers, quite a few more of them in this set than what we saw in Brilliant Stars. Adaman, we pulled 1. Choi, we pulled 3. Silene, we pulled 1. Gardenia's Vigor, we pulled 1. Grant, we pulled 1. Arita, which is the one you want the most. That's the most expensive full art trainer. We pulled 2 of those. Kamado, we pulled 3. Roxanne, we pulled 2. And Zisu, we pulled 1. So pulled all the full art trainers, which is really good. Did not pull all the alternate arts. We're just missing 1 of them, unfortunately. So we pulled 3 of the Beedrill V, so 1 out of every 432 packs. We did not pull a Hisuian Liligant at all. Just escaped us. Again, I don't get it. We pulled 9 total alternate arts, 36 boxes. Did not pull a Hisuian Liligant at all. 3 of the Origin Form Palkias, which is 1 out of every 432 packs. The Machamp V, we only pulled 1. It actually took me until like box 35 or something to pull that one. Hisuian Sneasler V, we pulled 1, and the Origin Form Dialga, we pulled 1. Fun fact, I pulled that in the same box as the Machamp V. It was a really good box. It was like box 35. Pulled the alternate art Machamp and the alternate art Dialga in the same box. Really, really cool. Then we've got the Rainbow Rares. Again, lots of Rainbow Rares. There are so many secret rares in this set, and that's what makes things very, very difficult to open up this set, especially if you're chasing master sets, which we'll talk about on Sunday. Hisuian Liligant V-Star, we did not pull any of those rainbows, so forget about that one. There was a lot of these that we didn't pull. Rainbows just did not come very often. Heatran VMAX, we pulled 2. The Palkia V-Star, we pulled 1 of those rainbow rares. Palkia V-Star has like 3 different rarities in here, so we pulled 1 of the rainbow rare. Did not pull any of the Typhlosion. We pulled 2 of the Machamp. We pulled 1 of the Decidueye. We did not pull any Cleaver, any Samurott, we only pulled one Dialga Rainbow Rare. And then for the Rainbow Rare trainers, we pulled 2 of the Adaman, 2 of the Choi, 2 of the Silene, 2 of the Gardenia's Vigor, 2 of the Grant, and 1 of the Arita. So 1 out of every 648 packs for most of those. And then Arita, we 1 out of every 1,296 packs. We did not pull Kamado, Roxanne, or Zissou at all. So that's 6 Rainbow Rares that we did not pull. So 7 with the Liligant, 8, 9 with the full arts. We still got 2 more, so we're 11 cards short of a master set. Just by opening 36 booster boxes, 36 boxes, and you're still missing 11 cards. All full art rarity or higher, and that's what makes it tough to open up more, especially now that the set is released. Origin Form Palkia V-Star for the gold card, 2 of those, so 1 out of every 648 packs. Hisuian Samurott V-Star, the gold card, did not pull a single one. We pulled one on stream a couple days ago, but did not open one for ourselves. That was for a subscriber. That was for one of you guys, so we gave that one away. Origin Form Dialga V-Star, we pulled one of those. And then the gold item cards, the only one we didn't pull was the Temple of Sinnoh. We pulled 3 of the Choice Belt, 2 of the Jubilife Village, 1 of the Path to the Peak, 1 Trekking Shoes, and 1 Double Turbo Energy. That Trekking Shoes did not show up. I think it was like until box 34 or something ridiculous like that. It took a long time to get the Trekking Shoes, but everything else we pulled except for the Temple of Sinnoh. So let's break things down a little bit. So we opened up 1,296 booster packs, 36 boxes. On average, 7.94 hits per booster box. This is only talking ultra rares. We're going to get into the Radiant cards, and we're going to get into the Trainer Gallery cards in a second. But let's just focus on ultra rares here. This is what we did with Brilliant Stars. We are down a quarter of the ultra rares from Brilliant Stars. So pull rates are going backwards from Brilliant Stars. We had 8.22 hits per box for Brilliant Stars, only 7.94. Very close to what we saw with Evolving Skies, Fusion Strike, Chilling Rain, and we'll look at that in a second here, but we're going the wrong way. When it comes to regular arts, 4.5 per box. So 1 out of every 7.95, 1 out of every 8 packs. So that is quite a bit down. That's 0.4 down from where we were from Brilliant Stars. So almost half of a regular art V, half of an ultra rare that we're missing just when it comes to regular arts. 4.925 is where we were with Brilliant Stars. So down quite a bit. When it comes to VMAX cards, we are way down, but only 2 of them exist in Astral Radiance, which probably is part of the reason. But 1 out of every 185 packs, you'll get a VMAX. So 0.19 per box compared to the 0.46 per box that we had for Brilliant Stars. If we look at V-Stars, that's up quite a bit, again, because there's more V-Stars in Astral Radiance than there was in Brilliant Stars. 1 out of every 38 packs. So you're not even guaranteed a V-Star in a box. A little less than 1 box. 1 out of every 0.94 or 0.94 per box. 1 out of every 38 packs. Compared to the 1 out of every 2 boxes that we saw with Brilliant Stars, or 0.5. Average full arts, this is also down a little bit, 0.81 per box. So 1 out of every 45 packs. So it takes you 45 packs just to pull a full art. Now we're just talking full art Pokemon. We're not talking full art trainers, but 1 out of every 45 packs. That makes sense then why we're missing 2 full arts still, why we're still missing the Sneasler and the Weirdeer, because it takes 45 packs. It takes more than a booster box just to open up 1 full art. So that's not really good. But 0.84 in Brilliant Stars. If we look at average alternate arts, up just a tick from Brilliant Stars. There are more alternate arts in this set than there were in Brilliant Stars. 1 out of every 3 boxes, 1 out of every 144 packs, you should get 2 per case of alternate arts. You should, which is only 0.25 per box, unfortunately. Or wait, no, you should get 1 per case, a little over 1 per case, because it's 144, which is 4 boxes. Excuse my math there in my head. Not very good. Full art trainers, 0.41 per box, or 0.42, about the same as what we saw with Brilliant Stars. 1 out of every 86 packs. It's a little surprising because there are so many more full art trainers in this set than there were in Brilliant Stars. So to have similar pull rates doesn't make a whole lot of sense. You would think to pull a little bit more, they'd up that pull rate a little bit. Not as good. A little less on the secret rares, even though there's more secret rares in this set. So 0.8 per box, or 1 out of every 45 packs. Again, the same thing as full arts. That's the same amount of secret rares. So it's going to take you more than a booster box to pull a secret rare. That's taking all of them into account. So rainbows, gold cards, all the secret rares. If we look at just rainbows, you're looking at half per box. So every 2 boxes, you should pull a rainbow, which is down just slightly from Brilliant Stars. Secret item card, 0.22, which is up quite a bit. But again, a lot more secret rare item cards in Astral Radiance than there was in Brilliant Stars. 1 out of every 162 packs. If we look at the secret Pokemon in this set, 0.08, which is down significantly from where we were in Brilliant Stars. 1 out of every 432 packs. So it's going to take you more than a case to open up a secret rare Pokemon card. Again, we only pulled 3 out of 36 boxes. So that's 12 boxes. It took us 2 cases to open just 1 secret rare Pokemon, which is absolutely terrible. Radiant Pokemon, you're looking at 1.75 per box. So 1 out of every 20 and a half packs, you should pull a Radiant Pokemon card. So either that Greninja, that Heatran, or that Hawlucha. Very good pull rates on that. If we compare this to Brilliant Stars, which had 62 Ultra Rares, there was 8.22 hits per box for Brilliant Stars. Fusion Strike, much closer to what we're seeing right now. That had 67 Ultras, so more Ultra Rares, and 7.9 hits per box. Evolving Skies, this is where the pull rates really became an issue because you had so many more Ultra Rares, 105 Ultra Rares in Evolving Skies, 7.88 hits per box, and then 97 in Chilling Rain, so very much like Evolving Skies. Lots of Ultra Rares, but 7.71 hits per box. I really thought Brilliant Stars was going to be the new standard, especially with the Trainer Gallery. I thought they were going to focus on these numbers. When they start getting more and more Ultra Rares, they're going to increase the hit rates a little bit, but we went backwards. We went much closer to Fusion Strike and Evolving Skies, so it's going to seem when you open up Astral Radiance, you're going to look at these cards and you're going to be like, holy cow, I'm getting a lot of Trainer Gallery cards. I'm getting a lot of Radiant cards. This is super cool. I love this. The pull rates are fantastic, but if we break it down and we just look at the actual Ultra Rares in the set, going off of what Pokemon's rarity guide is, it's very, very close to what we saw with Evolving Skies and Fusion Strike. So after a while, it may feel like, hey, you know what? This set is cool. I'm getting these Trainer Gallery cards, which is awesome, but I feel like I'm never finishing my Master Set because I'm just not getting any cards here. I'm not getting any of these higher rarity cards. I'm not getting any of these Rainbow Rares, and there's so many of them in the set. That's what makes things really different. If we look at the Trainer Gallery cards, very, very similar to what we saw with Brilliant Stars. So I'm just going to kind of go through things real quick here. Abomasnow, we pulled 13, Flapple 7, Kingdra 11, Frostmoth 8, Gardevoir 6, Weirdeer 12, Falinks 7, Cleaver 11, Mightyena 8, Galarian Obstagoon 13, Bronzong 7, Hoothoot 9. Stop. Those are the ones right there, TG1 through TG13. You get a lot more of them. It seems like they pop up a lot more frequently than the rest of them. If we look at TG14 and on, so we've got Starmie V, we pulled 4. Ice Rider Calyrex V, we pulled 1. The Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX, we pulled 2. It actually took us over 20 boxes to pull that Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. It took us a very, very long time. Galarian Articuno, little high pull rates on that. We pulled 6 of those. The Shadow Rider Calyrex V, we pulled 3. The Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX, we only pulled 1. Galarian Zapdos 1. Galarian Moltres 1. Zacian V2. Zamazenta V 4. Garchomp V, that's the most expensive out of all the Trainer Gallery cards right now. We pulled 2 of those. 2 Alistair. 5 Bay, 2 Melanie, 2 Milo, 3 Piers, and Ice Rider Calyrex VMAX. Can't type. We pulled 5 of those. That's the blue, black, and gold one, and then the purple, black, and gold Shadow Rider Calyrex VMAX we pulled 3 of. So if we break that down, TG per box, so Trainer Gallery cards per box, up a little bit from what we saw with Brilliant Stars, 4.47 per box compared to the 4.33 that we had with Brilliant Stars. So it is up a little bit. Not a ton, but it is up a little bit. And then TG 1 through 12 or 1 through 13, you pull 3.11 per box as opposed to the back half of the Trainer Gallery where you only pull 1.36. Very similar to what we saw in Brilliant Stars, but again, I don't know if it's enough to get me as excited about Astral Radiance as I want to be because, like I said, if we look at these secret rares here, the fact that we're missing 11 cards after opening up 36 booster boxes, that's a lot of additional cards that we have to go out and purchase then, or that we have to continue opening up product if you want to go the master set route. But just to think like, hey, maybe, and I'm not necessarily saying these pull rates need to be increased, but maybe then you cut back a little bit on something like Rainbow Rares. Maybe we get rid of the Rainbow Rare trainers, keep the pull rates the same, whatever the case may be. It's very, very tough when you're spending, X amount of dollars, and we'll talk about that on Tuesday on a new set, and you're just not pulling things. And I know a lot of people don't open up 36 boxes of a new set, and we did that because we're a storefront. We want to have singles, especially with events coming up, but it is very unfortunate to kind of be opening that much product and be missing a master set by that much, especially when it comes to those upper rarity cards like the full arts, the Rainbow Rares, the gold Pokemon, and the gold items. But that's me. Let me know what you think. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of Astral Radiance. If you're excited about it, I'm still excited about it. I just am not excited as I was. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen to me ramble. I really appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Leave a comment and a like because It goes a long way for the algorithm, and then also enters you to win that Evolving Skies booster box, which we will announce next week. Tell all your friends to subscribe because we're going to get to 100,000 subscribers sooner rather than later, I hope, but I need your help to do it. So tell everybody to sub to Danny Phantump. Guys, thank you so much for everything. I will talk to you soon. Peace!